everybody, welcome back to Sparrow's Nest Farm. Sorry for the squinting, the sun is super bright and it is so hot. I'm going to make this a really fast garden walkthrough because I don't want to be out here longer than I have to be. So let's get right into it and start with this squash plant. Big, beautiful, love it. Baby squashes! I am loving seeing all the flowers on this thing, and I'm glad that at least one of my tub squashes actually made it. Jalapenos are still dead. I've got some new plants that I've ordered from a local gardener, so I will be picking those up tomorrow. And as soon as this heat breaks, I will get them into the ground. Whew. Swiss chard. Doing beautiful. Everything else eaten by flea beetles. I really, really hate flea beetles. Really, really. Moving on. This lettuce will be pulled up this week for salads. It's pretty much done, and if I let it get any bigger, it's going to get bitter. This is the orange cherry. It is full up with fruit. It's so heavy laden, and I cannot wait for these guys to get going. This is my rehab tomato, and as you can see, it's not rehabbing. It's not doing well at all. I have decided to go ahead and pull it, and I'm going to use one of the volunteers from the chicken coop to plant in here, and I don't know what that tomato is going to be. It will be what it is. The mortgage lifter has several babies on it, and we've got a nice good-sized one growing right here. I can't wait to see how big these get. I cut a bunch of this mint today, and I made sun tea with mint out on our deck. You can see the picture of it in our Instagram. If you are not following, go ahead and go down into the more info and click on it and follow our Instagram page. I post extra pictures there, sometimes of the build or the garden. You just never know what you're going to get, and it doesn't all end up on YouTube. This amazing tomato plant is loaded with fruits, and this was supposed to be a cherry, but this is definitely saladette-sized fruits. They are very big. Can you see some of the big ones down there, hon?
Yeah, a couple of them. Well, some of the medium ones.
Also, the carrots in the tomatoes are looking real good. I'm not seeing the top of the carrot yet, but those greens look great. They're very healthy. Very happy with it. This Cherokee purple is also loaded down with fruit, and it's got a nice big one over here that I'm watching. But it's got lots of little babies all over it, and I'm very much looking forward to that. I am happy to report that these zucchinis survived. I didn't think they were going to because things were not going as planned in this garden, but they're doing great. And this one even flowered today. So I was very excited to see that. The chamomile is popping flowers up, and I'm actually just clipping and dropping them right now because I want to reseed this and hopefully get more chamomile growing in it. We did end up with a few pea pods. So I'm excited. In a couple of days those will be filled out enough that I can have my garden snacks, and then they'll be done and I'll pull them out.
Maybe better luck in the fall.
Maybe better luck in the fall. My zinnias have absolutely hated this heat. They're getting water regularly and they are just not, they're not keeping up with it. I'm very sad. I was looking forward to the zinnias. I don't know what else I could have done. These beets are almost ready to pull. There are a couple here that I can see the tops on them. They're not huge, but they definitely look good. Nasturtium's still doing nothing. But to take a look here, the green beans are flowering and beautiful, and I am very excited to start harvesting these. And look at these leaves. Just look at this. Look at how big that is. I don't have a small hand, y'all. That is intense. I'm loving it. Over here, the black turtle beans are not flowering yet, but they look great. I actually need to tie them up to the posts because I had thought they were going to be a climbing bean, and they're more bushing than climbing, and I don't want them to bush so much that they interfere with the green peppers, which are not producing yet, but we're getting close. Oh, hey, babies. We have babies. So that's good news. Nothing on the table's doing anything. Let's head over to the chicken coop. All right, so I wanted to come over here and show off this squash plant, which actually I think there's about 3 of them growing in this one spot here. I was looking at some of the females. There's one over here that we can see a little better. This looks like it's going to be some sort of scalloped squash, maybe an acorn or some hybrid thereof. And it is starting to flower also. There are about 5 tomato plants buried under this. I'm going to harvest one of them to transplant over, but I think I'm going to leave the rest and just see what they do. I'm happy with leaving them here and letting them have their space. This sunflower is just about to open. You can see the yellow just inside there. And I'm so excited to see it. I love sunflowers. And I'm really, really happy that this one came up. You'll notice I've been holding this mint the whole time. I'm actually going to feed it to the chickens. Summer heat can be very hard on them. Mint actually will help to cool their body down. So if you are growing mint, grow some extra, feed it to your chickens. They will love it, and you'll have much happier birds. Okay, so that was the garden tour. Short and sweet, like I said, because it's way too hot to be out here for long. I look forward to videos coming up of our first harvest of the year, and also some guest garden tours. I've got some friends lined up that want to show you how they are gardening, where they're at with what they have, and making do. Thank you all for watching. If you have my shirt, if you have not watched The Chosen, take a minute, go onto your app store, iTunes or the Play Store on Android, download The Chosen and watch it. It is such a great story. You follow the lives of the people that Jesus knew. It's a look at the Gospels through the eyes of the disciples and the people that met Jesus and knew him firsthand and the lives that they had. Sorry, I was distracted by a random strange vehicle. So yeah, it's really amazing. My life group is working our way through the 8 episodes. Season 2 is getting close to being funded, and that'll be 8 more episodes of that. But definitely go watch. It's amazing. I'll talk to you later. God bless.